Yeah, definitely. Now, Cowboys are 3-1. Dak's playing like an all-pro, as I mentioned earlier. Where should the comfort level be for Cowboys fans right now?
They still play in the NFC East, right? Right. I
Oh,
mean, that's the number one strength. That's the number two
reason.
strength, and that's the number three strength of the Dallas Cowboys. Is they play the NFC East, so they're about to get to the meat of that division.
Yeah, for some reason, which is the craziest thing. And I know that we had rivalries and everything, but if any type of realignment ever happens, Lord, why are the Cowboys still in the East? It's just crazy, but okay.
I love football. I'm going to watch all these games, but I'm looking at the biggest story of this Giants Cowboys game is the fact that Jason Garrett, aka the Clapper, is making his the sort of return and to play against the Cowboys. But these games are brutal. And to quote the great philosopher Shaquille O'Neal, this is barbecue chicken for the Cowboys the rest of the way.
Better be.
Until you get to you got the Chiefs on the schedule. That Patriots game could be a little bit. They can't drop their games because that's gonna be a tough out. So there's some teams on their schedule they can give them, but it's not gonna. I don't see it coming from the division unless I don't know. I don't know who's walking through that door for these teams, but I just don't see it with these squads against the Cowboys.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The Giants really did surprise me on Sunday. Because I thought that the Saints would smoke the Giants after what I saw the Saints do to the Patriots the week before and what I'd seen from the Giants, specifically Daniel Jones. But I thought Saquon Barkley's play this past week could be a potential game changer for that offense because he gave Daniel Jones an opportunity and an escape valve and a very dangerous playmaker in that role. So I know you're saying that they really need to watch out for that Patriots game for a potential trap game, a trip up game. I don't think that should never happen in the division game, but this week is one of those games for the Cowboys as well. They got to be careful because the Giants should be pretty confident this week.
It's funny you say that because they have a lot of more weapons than you think. They drafted Tony, who everyone torched. I don't know why he got torched. That dude can play. He just can't stay healthy. That was his thing in college. He's a playmaker. He just couldn't stay on the field. Even I was covering the Senior Bowl down there, and he kind of did okay at the Senior Bowl, but he was bad. He got hurt first practice, but he played through it. I don't think a lot of people knew that. But the Giants have some receivers. They sang all the day over the. Obviously, the question is, can Daniel Jones consistently get it to those playmakers? And I'm not sure if he can, but Saquon, it takes a lot of pressure off him to be able to do that.
Absolutely, man. So I appreciate your time today, John. Hopefully we'll get an opportunity to do this again, talk a few more teams. But yes, this is going to be October's just getting better from a sports standpoint. So I'm looking forward to more of it, and hopefully we'll be able to get to some other stuff.